Just a quick video to give you some tips on installing one of our graphics kits to your ALP. First thing you'll notice is you do need to take the buttons and the coin door off the front and the sides of the machine. However, our graphics are cut perfectly to fit around the plunger, so you do not have to remove that. The right and left sides of the artwork are cut perfectly to fit the ALP, so that and the buttons and the plunger you can use as a guide to line it up properly. So we're going to tape it on the right hand side, and once we have it secure, we're going to be applying the graphics from right to left. The reason for that is because of the plunger. You'll actually have to push the plunger in slightly to get the vinyl through it. Peel the backer off part way, and you can use that lead part of the vinyl to start the process. Just rub up and down slightly. This is the trickiest part, just to make sure that plunger gets through the vinyl, and then just gently make sure that you're putting it down flat from, again, right to left. Because it's fairly narrow, top and bottom of the coin door opening, make sure to lay it down as straight as possible past the coin door opening to the other side. Remove the rest of the backer material and carefully and straightly put the rest of the vinyl down. As a general rule, when laying down the vinyl, start from the center and then push up and down. Now you're going to fold the top of the vinyl over, just push it down on the top edge. You can see that we didn't take the legs off before installing this. Certainly can do that, but if you choose not to, then you'll just want to trim the vinyl away from the leg. So the bottom edge has a little bit of bleed to it, so the last step will be to trim that off, and you can use an X-Acto knife to do that as long as you're careful about it. You should be able to follow the edge of the bottom board and just trim it off completely. And that will complete the installation for the front panel graphics. You'll just need to replace the buttons, and of course the coin door needs to go back on. Even though the side graphic is the largest one, it's actually pretty easy to install. The top edge will be perfectly die cut for the machine, as well as the front right side. So it's easy to line up using the top edge and the pinball buttons. So what you want to do is tape that into place to hold it temporarily, to make sure that it is all lined up where we want to apply it. So make sure the top edge follows the top edge of your machine. We're going to follow the center hinge method, so a little over halfway down, tape it on the bottom and also on the top. Make sure that it's secure so that it can act as a hinge. Then we can take the rest of our front tape off, and we're going to fold the graphic back to the hinge. We will remove the backer material up to the point of the hinge. And this is probably the trickiest part. You need to cut that backer material off. Sometimes it will help to have someone assist you. And now we'll straighten out the graphic. And again, we're going to lay it down from the center first, and then up and down. push it forward from the center and up and down. As long as we did everything properly, the holes should line up nicely and all the edges of the material will be where they're expected. Now we can remove the rest of the tape, holding our graphic in place, and put down the second half of the hinge. So we'll peel the backer off. It usually works well to hold it in your hand while you start to apply the graphics again from the center and up, down, center, up, and down. Move it along. This vinyl with the laminate on it goes down extremely smooth. But you will notice that you can pull the vinyl off a little bit if you do make a mistake. You can just gently pull it back a little and then reapply it. Pull the rest of your backer off and then apply the rest of the vinyl. It is an option to use a water spray when applying the vinyl, so you would lightly mist some water or solution on the surface, and that'll give you the additional ability to reposition the vinyl until that water dries. If you're nervous about doing the vinyl, especially the first time, that might be a way to make it a little bit easier, but you will find this vinyl goes down extremely easily. And again, we're going to trim around the legs. If you take the legs off, the trimming will be basically where the holes are, but in this case, we're just going to trim around the edge of it, and it works quite well. Last but not least, we'll put the back box side graphics on. It will be cut exactly to size, depending on which back box style you purchase, and that makes it very easy to line it up precisely into the spot that it needs to go. So line it up top, bottom, left and right, tape it into place. I'm going to apply this graphic from the top down. So once we have it positioned exactly where we want, then we're going to tape the top edge very securely so that it cannot move. Double check, lift it up, peel the backer, and start applying. Again, hold the half the backer in your one hand while you apply the vinyl with the other. Again, straight down from the center and then out to the sides. Peel more backer, down, sides. As long as you lined it up properly in the very beginning, it should go down beautifully. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at buystuffarcades.com.